one key obvious problem with our subjective filters is biases and stereotypes. So this is a fundamental concept in cognitive psychology. So let me be clear on this. I said this last class. It is functional for us to simplify reality. We can't help it. We have to simplify reality. We have to make simplifications about. We have to put things in categories. It's functional, and we never can see reality in its full fine-grained complexity. What happens with that, though, is we tend to derive certain lessons about categories of people or objects that maybe are oversimplified and can lead to negative consequences and can rub people the wrong way. So while it's useful for me to simplify a bunch of people, when other people tend to simplify me, like, for example, oh, the French guy, you're French, so like you must blah, 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 all of the assumptions about French person. Some of them are positive, some of them are negative, right? Stereotypes and biases are not always negative. They can be positive, right? But it's a simplification, right? So people tend to think, oh, you're a guy, therefore you must be, you're a girl, therefore you must be. You're French, therefore you must be. You're young, therefore you must be. Right? Here's a list of potential stereotypes that maybe you've encountered. So when we oversimplify others, and sometimes other people don't tell us that we've rubbed them the wrong way, or they go along and play with it. I mean, I know certainly, like my experience when I came to the US, so many times I've had the response of like, oh, you're French, therefore. Usually positive stereotypes, but after a while I was like, I'm not just a French guy, I'm Jean-François, can you, there's more to, I have a personality, there's variation among French people. Right? But you encounter that when you go in another culture and people are curious about your differences, right? So that's what is more apparent to them, and they want to engage that. But unwittingly, then there's a sort of like a sense of being pigeonholed in a particular identity. Part of we'll talk about how we address this, but certainly like questioning our stereotypes, trying to notice when our stereotypes lead us to be biased. Is something that's important. And a key aspect of it is hearing feedback, noticing how other people react when we simplify them. That said, it's impossible to not have stereotypes. We would not be able to function without stereotypes. So let's be clear on that.